Thanks, Marnie.
You're welcome.
Well, the Guinness Book of World Records is a very exclusive club, but many Edmontonians have tried to get in. Some have even succeeded.
However, if you've ever thought about trying, remember this: setting a new mark is only half the challenge. Ensuring it's accepted is almost as difficult. Dan Kobe has more in tonight's CTV News Extra.
Snow, grapes, and two guys with a goal. It has all the makings of a world record if these guys get their way.
This one seemed the most breakable. It's not like we were gonna, like the giant feats of lifting weights or anything. Here's one that a normal guy could try. You can't even see him, eh? It's gotta be the black one.
The record, the longest distance a grape has been thrown and then caught in the mouth.
Oh. I can get him there, hold on.
We've been bouncing around about 10 years, looking through the book, and that looks like a pretty easy one to break. And
the record is just over 327 feet. That's almost the distance between home plate and the left field fence at Telus Field.
There it is. Yeah!
That's 100.
This pair is undaunted.
Like, who hasn't looked in the Guinness World Book of Records and wondered if they could beat one? Or like, how cool would it be to have your name in there?
It's a dream many Edmontonians seem to have, whether it's the longest soccer game, the most holes of golf in one day, or the most heads shaved under one roof.
Stacking golf balls is one of thousands of Guinness World Records. The record, by the way, is 9, so I have a long way to go. But even if you can break the record, that's one thing. Trying to ensure that it appears in the Guinness Book, well, that's almost as tough. Brent Sake and his friends have twice set the record for the longest hockey game, but playing for 10 straight days was only half the challenge. Guinness sent out anonymous spectators to ensure the players were trying.
Say if it was day 7 and we were playing, if we were just floating around and not skating hard, or, you know, it looked like we weren't playing the game of hockey, they'd say no record.
There was also meticulous record keeping. All the information in these binders was sent to Guinness in order to verify the record.
We had to record every single minute of where everybody was at each time, what went on at each time, and that's what all this paper shows.
While the paperwork was exhaustive, Sake doesn't mind.
But it's nice to know they do that, just because it, you know, it validates it. You know that someone's actually doing it to break your record, not just faking it.
Edmonton's Doug Pruden owns 3 records for the most push-ups, but he found out the hard way how particular Guinness is.
I've always wanted to be in the Guinness book since I was a kid.
One of Pruden's early attempts was refused. Guinness said he wasn't doing the push-ups correctly.
It was not a very good feeling. When I wasn't doing them correctly, this is what my body was doing.
That's an exaggeration.
That's an exaggeration.
Guinness receives about 60,000 record attempts a year and is therefore strict about what they accept and how they accept it. You must apply to Guinness 6 to 8 weeks in advance. If they accept the proposal, you will receive written guidelines for your attempt. You must then document the record with video or pictures and judges. Guinness also accepts new records. They're looking for feats that are exciting, easily quantifiable, and of great interest to people worldwide.
Go!
And just because a record looks breakable doesn't mean it is. Local DJ Chris Sheets recently took an unofficial attempt at eating the most grilled cheese sandwiches in 10 minutes.
There's only one thing I'm good at. I'm not a good athlete. I'm not good at anything else. I can't draw. I can't sing really well.
You're a terrible disc jockey and a boss.
I'm a terrible disc jockey. I'm a terrible boss. But I can eat quickly.
The record he's trying to beat is 26, and despite dipping them into water to make them easier to eat, Sheets only manages to down 12 sandwiches.
You think you could do things. Obviously, there's a reason why only one person in the world has pulled it off, right?
Chris and Jason know their record won't be easy. Catching the grapes seems simple enough. Getting them there, that's the challenge.
Throwing a baseball that far is one thing, but a grape, it just, the wind resistance and everything, I don't see a Major League Baseball player throwing a grape 327 feet.
It seems the only thing standing between the pair and a spot in the book is a system for launching the fruit.
But this one, this can be done. It just takes some practice and some time.
Dan Kobe, CTV News.
You suck.